Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Alia Shafika binti Zuraini.
My name is Farisha Kurmila binti Ahmad.
My name is Nur Ayu Nadirah binti Abu Bakar.
My name is Siti Nurul Farhani binti Yaakob.
And my name is Nur Sarah Adiana binti Muhammad Fahmi.
Introduction. Nawal is a new student at UiTM. She wants to buy a new computer for her studies. After analyzing Nawal's need for her studies, she will use a computer which good in terms of motherboard and computer case, which are the main thing that needed in computer. The motherboard that's suitable in her computer must be the latest one, which is ATX motherboard. Next, in computer, Nawal should buy a good hardware, which is in terms of processor, system memory, graphic card, and hard disk and DVD-ROM. Nawal need to use the computer that she buys for gaming, that need the large graphic to support her game and movie. For the others hardware, she also needs to buy the good one, so she can do her work or playing game properly. Software can help Nawal to do her work or assignment, such as programming and editing videos or images. If Nawal use the best software, she will produce the best quality of editing images and videos. Her software also will not easily be stuck if she uses the best quality of software. The selection of good input and output devices also important to ensure that the work or assignment running smoothly. The selection of input and output devices for Nawal are not just for the assignment, but also to play games and watch movies. So it should be selected according to that three criteria. Motherboard. This motherboard is designed to support 9th and 8th Gen Intel Core processor by offering incredible accuracy in powering the most energy efficient and energy sensitive components of the motherboard. With smart fan that include in this motherboard, gaming PC can maintain its performance while staying cool. Motherboard specification. For form factor, this motherboard use ATX form factor. For chipset, this motherboard use Intel Z390 Express chipset. For onboard graphic, it use integrated graphic processor Intel or HD graphics. For audio, it use AL-C887 code. For LAN, it use GBE LAN chip. Expansion slot, it use PCI Express 16 slot. For hardware monitoring, it use voltage detection, temperature detection, fan speed detection, overheating warning, fan fail warning, fan speed control. For operating system, it support for Windows 10 64-bit. The price is Rp579. Next is computer case. The function of computer case is to protect the computer's component from harm, also to easily transport the computer from place to place. Specification of computer case. Support RGB. It support up to 8 RGB fans. Support ITX, mini ITX, micro ITX motherboards. Material, tempered glass. Extreme, heat transfer and light. CPU head, 165mm. Cable, case cable. Price, it is Rp199.
I will explain about the hardware or the component in hardware. Firstly, processor. Processor is we had choose is Intel Core i5 9400 processor. It can run a computer at the number of CPU cores. The specification is 6 core, compatible only motherboard based on Intel 300 series chipset. Speed about 2.90 GHz up to 4.10 GHz, and memory support Intel. The price is only Rm599. Second is system memory. System memory is RAM DDR4 16GB 2133 MHz desktop memory. It more efficient and operating about 1.2 volt. The specification is brand Vesiki. Memory frequency about DDR4, capacity about 16GB, application type desktop, number of pin about 288 pin, working voltage about 1.2 volt, and the price only 354. Early about graphic card. Graphic card that we had choose is brand GTX 1030 TIOC 2GB GDDR5 128-bit PCIe. The description is a low computer to produce graphic and image more quickly. The specification is brand NVIDIA. Warranty is a local supplier. Color black green, and the price about 260. Okay, next is hard disk. Hard disk that we have choose is SanDisk DDC plus 2040 GB. The description is it is a generous battery life and it can shock resistant for the proven durability, and the specification is speed. It can speed up to 520 MB and capacity up to 480 GB, available in 2040 GB. And the SanDisk SSD dashboard monitor drive status. Windows user can check the status in real time, and the price is about 185. Lastly, DVD. DVD that we have choose is DVD-ROM SATA Internet Drive. It could give sound and picture excellent. The specification, the interface is SATA. Size is desktop. Warranty about 1 year, and the price about 28.
What is the software? Software is a program that instructs the computer to perform a specific task. There are a few software that are needed for a computer. The utmost important software that are needed for a computer is operating system. Operating system is the system program that control operating of computer system. The operating system that highly recommended for Nawal for having it is the Microsoft Windows 10 Home. The price of Microsoft Windows 10 Home is quite expensive, which is Rm 479 ringgit, but it has a complete basic function of Windows whereby it can be used to store a file. The minimum system requirement that are needed for Microsoft Windows 10 Home, which is it needed 1 GHz or faster for the processor. It requires 2 GB RAM for 64 bits of the RAM, and it requires 32 GB for the hard disk space. The next software is the antivirus. Antivirus is one of the utility software that used as a window defender, whereby the antivirus that highly recommended for Nawal for having it, which is MCAV Total Protection Virus. The price is quite expensive, which is it requires Rm 69 ringgit, but it is very reliable and usability to detect a malware with no false detection and having a good feeders. The minimum system requirement that are needed for this antivirus, which is for the operating system, it requires Microsoft Windows 10, Windows 8.1, Windows 8 and Windows 7. It requires 1 GHz processor, 2 GB RAM for Windows 7 and above, and it took only 500 MB for the drive space. The other software that are needed, which is Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office is a program that runs on the top of operating system. The Microsoft Office that are highly recommended for Nawal for having it, which is Microsoft Office 365 Education with A1 version. Minimum requirement for this Microsoft Office, which is it is require 1 GHz processor with 64 bits, 2 GB RAM for 64 bits, and 3 GB hard disk space. For the next software is the authoring software, the Premium Pro CC. Adobe Premium Pro CC is the timeline-based video editing application. It's recommended for Nawal to take the monthly plan price, which is about Rm 149 ringgit for every month. The minimum system requirement for this software, which is for the operating system, it is require Microsoft Windows 10 version or later. And for the hard disk space, it is need for the 8 GB. The last authoring software that are recommended, which is Adobe Dreamweaver CC 2020 for creating and designing website with modern and responsive web page. Pricing is same with the Adobe Premium Pro CC RM149 Malaysia. And the minimum system requirement for this Adobe Dreamweaver, which is it requires 2 GHz processor or faster, it requires 2 GB of RAM, and it is required 2 GB for the hard disk space.
For input device, firstly is keyboard. Keyboard is used to enter the text into the computer. The keyboard that we choose is Dell H9Y23 Alienware wire USB computer. It is very comfortable, durable and good quality. Specification of keyboard. This keyboard is from Alienware brand, model SK 8165. The price of this keyboard is 80 ringgit. Special features for this keyboard is multimedia button, including the audio.
Next, the input device is mouse. This device is very comfortable to use. The lower profile shape of this mouse will make users feel good even after work a long day. It will make users use computer smoothly and effectively. The specification for this mouse is: firstly, this mouse is from Logitech brand. The price of this mouse is 43 ringgit. And the color of this mouse is black. Furthermore, the input device is microphone. The specification for this microphone: firstly, this microphone is from Motherboard brand. Secondly, the price of this microphone is 38 ringgit. Thirdly, this microphone is OS support. For OS support is Windows 7. And last but not least is connector. For connector is USB.
Last but not least is joystick. Joystick is a control device that used in computer games and access the technology. PC joystick double-handed gamepad provide 4 axes, 2 analog and 12 buttons with vibration for its users. It also provides turbo and slow motion functions. The specification for this joystick: firstly is compatible with Windows OS and Mac OS. Secondly is connectivity interface. For connectivity interface is USB, plug and play supported. The price of this joystick is 23 ringgit.
Output device for monitor that recommended for Nawa is Samsung Full HD LED monitor, because Nawa is a gamer and the quality of the color and the contrast of the monitor is suitable for gaming, and the size of the screen of the monitor is 18.5 inch, which is large enough for Nawa to view and play her game. For speaker, we choose Logitech RS speaker system because it costs RM70, which is affordable since Nawa is a student, and the speaker have a good quality sound, as the frequency of the speaker is 48 Hz to 20 Hz, so the noises can be reduced. We also choose the brand HP for printer as it is all-in-one printer where it can print, copy and scan. The reason why we choose the brand is because it is not as pricey as other brands, which only cost RM19 ringgit. And also the printer include 12 months of warranty. Last output device is headphones. We suggest a wireless Bluetooth headset that costs RM69. It is functional and has voice control and can use to answer calls and also switch songs. It came with variety of color from blue and black to white and rose gold. So Nawa can choose whatever color that she favor. For pricing, the total of our recommendation of motherboard, computer cases, hardware, software, input devices and output devices to fit to Nawa's description is RM3,900, which is an affordable amount of a computer. And we think the total is not too pricey, as we recommended a good quality of computer specifications for Nawa.
Conclusion, we hope Nawa could accept our suggestion to buy new computer. We suggest the best component that also affordable for students, especially Nawal. And all the computer component that we choose and analysis is exactly with Nawa one. That's all from us. Thank you.